The first piece by Bach is a minuet. A minuet is a dance with 3 beats in a bar. We need to feel the triple pulse throughout the piece. Bach was a Baroque composer. Typical of Baroque music was that it was written often in binary form, where the first part is repeated and then the second part is repeated. A repeat, B repeat. Here we have 8 bars, they are repeated, and then the next 16 bars and they are repeated. Also typical of Baroque music is 2-part writing, 2-part counterpoint. And here we can imagine the right hand could be played by a violin perhaps, and the left hand could be played by a cello. And both instruments are equally important. It's not one tune, one instrument plays the melody and the other instrument plays the accompaniment. They are both playing 2 equally important lines of music. Sometimes one line may be a little more important, sometimes the other may be a little bit more important. But we've got 2 equally important instruments, 2 equally important hands playing this piece. In the left hand we have various Baroque devices. In bar 2 we have this tonic dominant tonic, typical of Baroque music. We want a relaxed twinkle hand all the way through. Pointed thumb, stretch, relax, stretch, relax, and with a level hand, not tilting over. And we need to get softer through those 3 notes. Feel the first beat of the bar, softer, softer, through the second and third beats of the bar. Bar 4 makes use of the interval of an octave, and we get several octaves in Baroque music. Again, a pointed thumb, stretch the hand, and relax the hand quickly, keeping the hand level, not tilting over, not falling over to the side. Small hands may not be able to reach an octave, so it can't be quite legato. But if you let go just gently, you can almost fake a legato. We do not want, which doesn't sound remotely legato. In bars 5 and 6 we have rests on the second and third beats. Make them clean. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. At bar 24 we have another octave which has to be played with a finger 3 to 1. Now it's very easy because we've got to jump to fall onto the thumb and get a strong sound there. But that's not what we want. This is beat 1, 2, 3, 1. And the secret is to move quickly, then wait for a fraction of a second before playing. It's good to practice just this little fragment without the leap. So one knows the sound one is aiming for, starting softly and leading to the first beat of the next bar. And there is an awkward little patch in bar 27 where we need to keep the elbow down. The thumb has to stretch under. But what we don't want is this elbow sticking out. So keep the elbow down as much as possible. In the right hand, the first 3 notes are to be played, the first 3 notes are repeated notes to be played fingers 5, 4, 5. This is so that when the first note is being played, the second note can be preparing to play, and the next finger can be preparing to play. Whereas if one plays the same thing, it's less easy to control what's happening. And ideally getting softer through the bar. 1, 2, 3. The next bar, again getting softer through the bar because we're beat 1, 2, 3. The first beat is stronger, second and third are softer. Also because we have a long note, a crotchet, followed by quavers, which are shorter notes. And the longer note tends to be stronger. Also because we have a higher note falling down. The outline of the melody is... There's an extra little quaver to ornament that basic melody, but the overall melody is falling downwards. And generally, very often, scale when the melody falls down, the dynamic gets a little softer. Take care in bar 3 that it's not, because this D is a high note, and this one plays it quite rather carefully. It's easy for it to stick out like a sore thumb. It's only on the second beat of the bar, not the first. Here's the first beat of the bar, and that's the second beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In bar 4, sing on the B, which is the first beat of the bar, a long note and a high note, and softer on the A. In bar 5, again another typical Baroque feature, a crotchet followed by 4 quavers. And bar 6. So sing on the first beat of the bar, which is a long note and which is a high note, and softer on the second and third beats, which are falling notes and which are quicker notes. The fingertips need to fall in the outline of a rainbow when playing that little scale passage. So the wrist is making a circular movement. Sing, lift the finger and sing deeply, roll through on the crotchet. It's very natural to play in a rainbow pattern on the keys. If one shakes out one's hand, a rainbow is approximately the pattern of where the shape of where the fingertips lie. Not in a straight line. It's not very comfortable. It's not a very relaxed hand. In bar 20 we have an awkward fingering. 3, 1, 3. 3, 1, 3. Just practice the little pattern up and down. Lead into it. And at bar 27 I like to help the legato by changing finger. That's played with a 4, and then I repeat it with a 3. When playing hands together, experiment with making one hand or the other stronger. We've got a violin, we've got a cello. Experiment with playing the cello, the left hand, strongly, and the violin, the right hand, softly. Which I think sounds rather good. Or experiment with playing the right hand strongly and the left hand softly. Although we do a lot of this anyway, because generally the right hand has the melody and the left hand the accompaniment. But let's try here. Which works, but I feel that we're lacking something. We need a bit more bass there. We definitely need more bass to feel satisfied. or with both hands equally important.